Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and so sorry for the twin flame reading yesterday. And thank you to my dear friend who texted me and said, "Hey, there's no sound in your reading." So I had my tech support son come today, and it was my audio program. Not my microphone, but my audio program, who apparently had malfunctioned. So I had no sound in the reading that I did yesterday. So I'm going to I'm going to do another reading for Twin Flame Energy because I know you guys come here on Tuesdays. So sorry about yesterday. So today is Wednesday. It is the end of June. We're just about to embark in some new energies for July. We have the full moon coming up next week. Pretty powerful stuff going on in the astrology. I know next month the nodes are changing sign, and I think that's some pretty powerful stuff. So we're going to start off with Rumi, as we always do for Twin Flame Energies. I just want to ask that if you like my content, would you please hit that like button? Subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. My channel is growing slowly, which means the messages are getting out to more and more people. And as we go through this awakening process, I feel like that's pretty important. But I also want to thank for your comments and all of your kind energy. Here's a beautiful card. The Lover and the Beloved. It's a number 8 card, which to me is a divine number. And yes, I don't know if Winston, if you can see him, where is he? Oh, he's over there on the floor. If you can see him, maybe right behind me. See if I can move. He is snoring away. He is exhausted. It is extremely hot here in Florida. So if you are in this heat, please be careful. Check on your pets, and particularly elderly or loved ones who are possibly dealing with some health issues. The heat can really exacerbate this. So make sure all of your animals are comfortable. Everybody has water. Make sure you are hydrating as well. It's important for your light work to stay hydrated. The Lover and the Beloved. I love Rumi's words. So here we go. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more sustenance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, and with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired this to be so. Will you heed the holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. Definitely twin flame, powerful twin flame energies here. It feels like there's so much going on around you that you've cocooned yourself in within your walls. It feels like you feel safe here. There's a reason that you need to feel safe. What is that reason? Why do you need to feel safe? What is going on in your world that makes you feel as though you need to cocoon yourself in safety? If you have had kind of some spiritual attacks going on, a lot of things kind of being bizarrely wrong, um, there's a lot of it. Protect your energy, protect yourself. Sorry, it's like 97 degrees here today, and I was just outside checking on animals. Okay, so I am going to use Twin Flame Ascension. It has different categories, and one being life lessons, the other steps that you're taking on your spiritual journey, where you may be at, where you may be. And then what you can do to accelerate your ascension, and then also some types of relationships you may be dealing with, as well as coming into alignment. Sorry, I had to check my notes to make sure I was accurate. Okay, so I'm going to pull one for the divine masculine side and one for the divine feminine side on each in each category. And then we'll pull some couple other oracle cards and some tarot to kind of get some more details so that if this particular messages come through specifically for you. For the masculine, karmic purge, mirror reflections. It's a 6 card, so it feels like the message that I'm really getting is that the world that they have manifested no longer fits, and they're starting to become aware of the elements that they need to purge. Um, it could be job, could be location. I'm getting something about education, like somebody's in a higher education facility, it's not working for them. Um, Anything that is no longer in alignment feels like the masculine energy is becoming aware that this isn't working for me. Okay, for them. All right, for the divine feminine, reunion, reconciling differences. So this could be reconciling differences with your masculine. It could be reconciling differences with people in your life that you can heal and release and move on. It could be that you have some energy coming around that some people coming back into your life. We do have some retrogrades, I think, coming up that may bring some of this energy back into your life so that you can kind of interact with this higher version of yourself. That's what I'm feeling. So that feels like what each is doing to come more into alignment and union, because union is alignment. It has to be. Okay, so let's talk about what each can do to accelerate their ascension. This one for the masculine, clear energy blocks. I think some of these lower vibration things have created some blocks in their energetic field, and they're trying to clear them. Activating the higher chakras. That's part of the awakening process. So as they are raising a vibration, they're realizing certain things aren't fitting in their life anymore. They may not be able to use this vernacular to describe it, but as they accelerate their ascension and their vibration is rising, the lower vibrational things are no longer fitting. That's just what this karmic purge is. The lower vibration things in their life are falling away. Okay, so for the feminine, the Holy Grail, receive the gift. This gift is unconditional love. And the divine feminine is in the energy of being receptive. And so as she receives this unconditional love, just like in the words of Rumi, be willing to accept that. The lover and the beloved. It's all about unconditional love. All right, let's pull another category for the divine masculine. Open your heart, set loving boundaries. Remember, it said, say yes. Say yes to love. For the feminine, practice self love, nurture your inner child. Those are, okay. So let me just pull these other two, and then we'll tell the story, because it's really coming in vibrationally. I'm really getting the energy now of what needs. Harmonize, let your light shine, and integration, multidimensional healing. Makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? You can see that the divine feminine is getting really higher vibrational, higher dimensional energies, whereas the divine masculine is getting kind of the healing energies, the coming into alignment energies. Karmic relationships, told you, releasing the past. And the feminine twin, activating the higher self. How perfect is that? Okay. Sorry for the glare. I don't have my contacts in and the sun's coming in this side. So for the divine masculine, we have karmic purge. Karmic relationships are ending. Karmic energies in their life are leaving because they no longer vibrate at that level. And so they're having to release them. And this is starting to activate the light within. It's almost like they're, somebody, clicked on the lighter and here's this flame now. And all of a sudden they're like, wow, I have this light. Look at all these things I can do with it. But they do need to clear some of this karmic energy. That has to clear out. That they are setting loving boundaries because they are starting to realize their self-worth. We're very interesting because we have 2 9 cards here, and we have 2 1 cards here, and we have the 6 card, which to me is balance. So I'm just going to rearrange these this way. So basically, karmic relationships are ending. They're raising their vibration. They've got this little Bic lighter in their soul now that's kind of activated. And now they're starting to realize, hey, I feel good when I'm in this energy. And so they're starting to come into alignment, maybe not being able to express that, but they're starting to feel it, to feel the vibration of alignment and how good that feels. So for the divine feminine, we have 2 6 cards. The feminine twin, activating her higher self, and integration, the multidimensional healing. This describes the energy of the divine feminine perfectly. But then we have these 2 10 cards. Practice self-love, nurture your inner child, and reunion, reconciling differences. So this could be healing that inner child, being able to understand that other people have wounded inner children, and that a lot of their reactions have come from that place of wounding. But remember, when you're in this alignment, this divine alignment, where you're aligned with your higher self and you are in that divine flow, the essence of divine flow, you are receptive to the Holy Grail. This is the divine love from the lover and the beloved. Okay, so now let's pull. I want to pull from the soul's journey. I did do a pre-shuffle, so I'm only going to shuffle once for you on camera. And then let's pull for the divine masculine. What's going on with divine masculine as far as his soul's journey? I mean, it's pretty clear where the divine masculine are. Balance. We have harmony and harmony. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. They're basically just saying, whatever is no longer aligned with what I feel is right for me, I'm letting go of. I'm allowing myself to purge that for my highest and greatest good. Sorry, my little shawl here is not doing well. They definitely are trying to strive for balance. And then they have that 6 card. Definitely some outward things are coming to an end in their energy. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Perfectly aligned with the divine feminine energy. Same color. Balance and purpose. Feels like the divine masculine is trying to find balance, but the divine feminine is in her really in this divine essence. It really is a beautiful energy, willing to receive the unconditional love from the divine and use it to radiate healing throughout the world, through dimensions, through time, and specifically helping people heal their inner child. I feel like there's a cadre of divine feminines who are using their energy to heal the wounded child in many people in their um, energetic sphere. Oh, look, this card stayed on the table. I don't know if you saw it. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's a message for someone. I'm going to put that up here. So if you're in some sort of relationship and you need the criticism to stop, then it is likely that that's going both ways. But it's only exacerbating the frustration. So you may want to consider just not criticizing, take a break from that, restore yourself, and then perhaps think about things that you're grateful for in that person's energy. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. For some of our divine twins, there seems to be a passionate connection. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I feel like that's happening on both sides. I feel like the divine masculine is really starting to get the idea of, and here's sacred union, of their manifestation energy. So we have the beloved, the lover and the beloved, and sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. All right. Let's pull some tarot, get some detail for you so that the messages that resonate give you a little bit more specific information. Remember, if this doesn't resonate for you, it's just not your message. Check out some of the other Twin Flame Tuesday readings that I've done. Find out where you are. We're all on different timelines. We're all at different points in the journey. So not every message is going to resonate with you, but I guarantee you that one or two messages within the last couple of months are going to resonate specifically for you. Nine of Cups. Some people are getting an expression of, feels like the divine masculine is finally just saying, look, this is my emotional truth. He may be expressing that to you, but he also may be expressing that to some karmic relationships in his life through setting some of those boundaries. Queen of Coins. I'm hearing this can't just be about money. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing emotionally innocent. Okay, so the energy is that the divine masculine may express, maybe post something on their social media. It may be that they express it to you. It may be they're expressing it to other people. It doesn't say directly expressing it to the divine feminine, but they're basically saying, I need to get out of a relationship that is just about money. So this could be a work relationship, it could be a job, but it feels like they're in a karmic relationship that they have been staying together because of finances. And they have felt trapped because of those finances. Basically, there's no love in the relationship. Um, they have learned their karmic lesson. However, they're so deep in financial constraints, financial partnership, that it's very difficult to extricate yourself from this kind of, because there's legal implications here. That it definitely feels like, I mean, it's what the energy is saying. They feel very trapped, and they don't know how to. They don't know how to express that, because if they say I'm way in over my head financially, it makes them look financially foolish. So they may make up different excuses, such as, oh, I'm staying together for the kids, or, well, we're just friends. Another eight of wands. They're looking to extricate themselves from this situation. Okay. Got 2 8s here. Let's pull some more energy from these cards in just a second. I want to find out what else. Ace of Swords. Truth is coming out of the box. 2 of Cups underneath. The truth is coming out. The whole energy of these cards is this masculine energy is feeling somewhat trapped, overwhelmed, isolated. They feel very isolated, emotionally isolated. They feel like there is this, it's almost like they can't afford to release themselves. So, and we've seen this quite a few times in the readings, but the energy of these cards, they're trying to protect themselves, shelter themselves, but ultimately it feels like the finances are being held over their head. See this dangling chandelier? And here is the Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. I try not to focus on zodiac signs, because immediately people dismiss it and say, well, I'm not dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius, so this must not be my message. It's energy. Definitely feels the need to kind of emotionally purge. Feels like he wants to purge to the divine feminine. The truth is coming out of the box. Ace of Swords. Truth is coming out of the box. Okay. All right. With the 2 of Cups underneath, what's under that? The Ace of Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, 2 of Coins. 9 of Cups and Judgment. Yeah. Okay, so energy that's coming in that hasn't, it begins as energy before it's manifested, is that there is I'm hearing the word validation of the 2 of Cups, the connection. It's a spiritual connection for sure with that 8 of Cups. And look, in that 8 of Cups, he's got the sword, the Ace of Swords. You can see if you can see it there. He's got the Ace of Swords. So he's pulled that Ace of Swords out of the box. This almost has a 6 of Swords energy, where he's just in the boat moving on to something calmer. But in this case, it feels like he needs to move on to the 9 of Cups, kind of that soul satisfaction. But the 2 of Pentacles is in between. And look at how precarious he is, balanced on all these chairs, trying to struggle and juggle. And then the Judgment. It's like, I got to get up to the next level. I gotta move on to something else. And if you see here, it's the masculine hand reaching for that Ace of Cups. And if you see in this card how the water is being poured on either side, See, in this card, the masculine is the one pouring. And that Knight of Cups. Be interesting to see what happens when the truth comes out of the box. It's been in a box for quite a while. Let's pull for the feminine. I saw the World card. I feel like the feminine has, and the Magician, yeah, the Magician in the World. You got it all figured out now. You've used this twin flame energy to your advantage. Smart. At some point, you use the twin flame energy, even though you kind of, a lot of divine feminines have kind of given up on the union aspect of it because they're tired of waiting. They're tired of waiting for the divine masculine to kind of heal that inner child and get out of the karmic situation, whatever it may be. So she just used the twin flame energy and just went on with her life and started manifesting these beautiful things and really truly aligning with her purpose and her light work. And because of that, she's receiving a huge activation from the divine. Muse of materials. This is the King of Pentacles. This is all about creating abundance. And even though, and if you see in this card, she's kind of walking down this middle path by herself, she's okay with she's okay with that. Now, this isn't for everybody, and it doesn't mean that's permanent. It just means that the divine feminine for right now has started walking this journey somewhat alone and in a state of independence. And here we have the Ace of Voices. This is the Ace of Swords, truth, wisdom. I'm seeing vitality. Five of Voices. Ooh. Okay, so there is something here that needs to be reconciled. I don't know what it is, but there's an olive branch being presented here. So somebody is having to make peace with the situation. This could be with your twin. It could be that you have we've seen the kind of the conversation. It's almost like a cosmic conversation, but I'm getting a feeling, a very strong feeling of kind of compassion, but I'm labeling it pity, where it feels like the divine feminine is kind of has pity for the divine masculine. It's like, yeah, well, you got stuck there. Sorry. Then we had the Queen of Swords come out. Yeah, there's something about the past, something about the past that needs to be reconciled. We need to have a cleansing conversation. That's what's coming through. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Divine Feminine's focus now is really just fulfilling her purpose, with or without the Divine Masculine, and she's okay with that. She's connected to a larger group. She feels very connected to a more spiritual group of like-minded people. I'm seeing the image of like high priestesses convening. Five of Inspiration. There's something about mirrors here. Now, what was the mirror over here? Do we have mirror? Mirror reflections. Yeah. So we have two references to mirror, one with the Five of Wands and then the other with the karmic connections. It may be that the divine feminine There may be divine feminines out there and just thinking, you know what? I thought what was a twin flame connection was actually a karmic. Maybe it was like a false twin, and I don't know. I don't know if I believe in false twins. I really don't. But I've heard the term, but it feels as though the divine feminine may be saying, you know what? I'm grateful for the lesson, but now I feel like maybe you weren't my twin after all, because you're not seeming to go anywhere. Oh, there's the Muse of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah. And if you see, she's looking down on this kind of a masculine figure, like, I'm the magician here. Look, she's got the fire in her hands, and she's like, why haven't you gone anywhere? Okay. A couple more cards for Divine Feminine. Justice. The 11 card. Absolutely. There is something about sacred geometry here, the pyramid. I have multiple pyramid references here. Multiple pyramid references. Bottom of the deck, 8 of inspiration. That's that 8 of wands. We had the 8 of wands over here. Looks like a totally different card. 8 of wands here is she is moving, and she has her soul tribe moving with her. She is in unison with her soul tribe. All right. I feel like I need to pull something else. Let me see. Let's pull from the Illuminated Tarot. I love this deck. It's a different deck, but I love the energy of it. Let's find out what's going on. Let's talk about the connection, or what do we need to know about the connection? Because this is really kind of an interesting reading. It feels like really this is an energy where the divine feminine has just, I don't want to say left the journey, but she's not being held back by the lack of communication and potential union. She's just kind of released herself from that, like, okay, I can move on. I'm not going to focus my efforts or energy on that anymore. 7 of clubs here. Vigilance, a struggle to stay ahead. So feels like the divine feminine is very vigilant and very aware and consciously working toward her purpose and mission. Whereas now I see why this is a problem. There. The divine masculine is just struggling to stay ahead. That's a struggling and juggling energy. Just struggling to stay ahead of his own. It's almost like he's trying to outrun his karma. And then we have the Fool card. This is freedom, fearlessness. He's seeking freedom. And he's going to have to be in the energy of fearlessness in order to seek that freedom. Whereas divine feminine is just I'm in fearless. I know I'm divinely protected. I'm fearless energy. She's just strutting her stuff. She's it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Remember to practice self-love. But I feel like this union energy for her is union with the unconditional love of the divine. That's what I feel the divine feminine is just opening herself up to receive. There's, oh my gosh, 10 of wands, 10 of clubs. Responsibility or burden. There's something here. I think she felt responsible. I feel like the energy is the divine masculine wants the freedom from having to struggle. The divine feminine wants freedom from the burden of feeling like she's responsible for the divine masculine. It's a star card, I do believe. Yeah. Hope and healing. She's been doing a lot of healing, not just of her energy, but she's also been helping others heal. That is her mission and that is her work. So if you are a healer or you have been helping other people confront the wounding of their child, inner child, that childhood trauma, that is being recognized by the divine, and you are being sent this divine love. Ooh, here we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that partnership that is creating some disharmony, and it's a lower vibration energy that is probably dissolving. Let's see what this just has many different, feels like there's some admiration for the divine feminine in the fact that she's doing it. I'm getting an issue of social media. We've been seeing it a lot. I feel like the divine masculine is really watching divine feminine social media. Maybe through somebody else if you have them blocked. Or maybe they're asking other people, but it feels like they're seeing this Seven of Diamonds and they're looking at that. And this is the Star Healing card, looking at that with admiration. Like, I think they admire and respect the fact that you decided not to invest any more energy in the connection and just moving on with yourself. I think that one gains a lot of respect for somebody that has the fortitude to just say, you stay wherever you want to stay, you do whatever's good for you. I'm going to take care of me. Okay. I think that's all the energy I'm getting from the table right now. So, is there anything else I need? Bottom of the deck, worry. I saw that earlier. There is a worry energy here. I don't think it's from divine feminine side. I think it's divine masculine. It really is leaning that way. There is a worry. And I feel like the worry is divine feminine has moved on. And they feel like, I don't feel connected to this anymore. And she feels more connected to the divine and is willing to accept the unconditional love of the divine because it's not a substitute, but it's almost a surrogate for the unconditional love she has not gotten from the divine masculine. Okay, that's this reading. I hope it resonates. Namaste.